We're back. Sorry about that. It kind of bugged out on me. Had to restart this game. Well, not completely restart it, but we're back now, and we're now inside the bar. And yeah, this place looks like trouble. Cherry bomb. The bartender is a striking elf, sporting a perfectly toned body and perfectly pouting lips, and perfectly tapered ears. Her ears harmonized. Save me and take me in equal measure, hitting just the right notes for the maximum extraction of tips. She looks at you, sees another elf, and smiles big. Hey there, I haven't seen you here before. What can I get you? Something dirty and a clean glass. How about a date? From the looks of this place, I can probably get anything I want. She eyes you up and down. I just sling booze, but the union is known for its diverse clientele. Ask around, you'll probably find someone who can get you what you're looking for. We'll go for some whiskey. She starts to turn away when a man with the face of a survivor and a zeal of a convert tugs at her arm. Hard. It's clear the two have a history. They try to keep their voices low, but the intensity of their conversation makes them easy to overhear. Jerry, you have to listen to me. If you stick around here, you could end up dead or worse. Ripper is out there and he's real. The last killing happened just down the block. Now Coyote's missing. They'll probably find her tomorrow in a dumpster without her head. Come on, Cherry Bomb, think. I think plenty, Shane. I'm getting a deed from UW in the neural. Wow. Studying under. And how am I paying for it? Bartending? Tips? There are faster ways for a Baron's Grill to earn that kind of stretch, but I'm not taking them. So what do you want from me? I want what you want. A better life, a better world for everyone. A universal brotherhood can give you that. I've heard this all before. This isn't some trick to get us back together. Things are different now. I'm different now. The brotherhood. Cherry Bomb's pretty face is hard, armored in lipstick and low expectation. Universal Brotherhood is for other people, Shane. Rich believe in types who can afford their membership fees and voluntary donations. This isn't about money, it's about binding the world together in brotherhood. Come with me, attend a discovery meeting, get to the core of who you are. I heard Lane Lestern give a talk last night called The Name Family of the Sixth World. I got a family right here, Shane. They're drunks and lowlifes and whores, and I'd choose them over any of your Brotherhood members. Now buzz, I need to get back to work. With body language that leaves no question that the conversation is over, Cherry Bomb turns her back on him. Sorry, I got interrupted. I heard he's got the strength of the righteous. Sorry, had to go through that. Sounds like you've got big problems for yourself. Are pretty eye softening. Yeah, I do. Can't stay here forever. You've got a look that says you're not just here for the entertainment. Are you a badge? I think you know the answer to that. Regard you with a smirk. I do. You're independent. You're trained to spot a bronze the minute they walk in here. Something I can help you with? I've got a few questions. Tell me about the place. Some come here for booze, some for the companionship, others are looking for something they can't get anywhere else. It's illegal or immoral, and it can be bought, sold, rented, or consumed. You can probably find it here. The union seems to attract people like you. Who was that? Shane, old boyfriend. He used to work here. Then one day he saw a billboard for the Universal Brotherhood, and that was that. Went to a meeting, made new friends, moved in with them. I was happy for him until he started coming around trying to recruit me. I don't need that Dirk. She looks worried. No, I think she's away on business, huh? Is she a shaman? With the name like... No, she shot a coyote once, thinking it was a shaman who double-crossed her. We've been calling her Coyote ever since. Face falls. She's been missing for a couple of days now. Some people think the Ripper got her, but I know her. Coyote can take care of herself. Ever hear her name, Sam? He nods. Sam was a regular customer and a regular pain in the ass for as long as I've been here. Talked a big game, but he was always broke. As soon as he got any money in his pocket, it went straight to his head, chips, drugs, or booze. Coyote had a soft spot for him, though. No, that was Coyote's show. That'd be Miss Kubota. She's in the back room. You can't miss her. Whiz. No sweat. Talk to you later. Nice enough, girl. Alright. That's not how Coyote does it. Eric Marson. Hey guy, I got some extra outfits I'm trying to unload. You want first dibs? Alley punk, dressed one step above the street ganger, grants ninja clothing. Salish runner, Mammoth armor, black hat, secure clothing, secure decker clothing, mage, regular, samurai, shaman. Increase intelligence, willpower, tourist look. Definitely could use that. Gives me extra bonus to dodge. At confirm. I'm a ninja. Let's see, Jen Parks. Sweeten the deal. Who are you, huh? This Asian woman's expression reads open for business, but her demeanor reads dealer rather than companion. She has a jack on her neck, a gun on her hip, and a chip on her shoulder. She eyes you with a sneer. You look like you could use some firepower, something simple. I got guns so smart they practically fire themselves. You looking for tech? Got some of that too, if that's the way you roll. Let's see what you got. Let's see, machete, baseball bat, smoker, grenades, med kits, simple drone repair kit. Let's see. Reach 1, basically a sharp. Drones. Nope, I'm good, hun. Let's see, Mr. Cluin. Posted at the doorway to the VIP section is a tower of a troll, muscle wrapped in an impossibly tailored suit, whether to protect the good genes or expensive aftermarket cosmetic work. Troll's gleaming horns perfectly frame his face, and his polished tusk and goatee accommodate the set of lantern jaw. Welcome. Please behave yourself. Well, will do. You get trouble in here often? You must be the union's hired muscle. Funny place for put up a wall. Nothing a stern look can't usually solve. You have business here? was a friend. Sure, everyone here knew Sam. Shame to lose a part of the family. There is a sharpness in Clue's eyes, the look of a man who has seen much and earned wisdom at a young age. I figure Sam was the type who needed to be thrown out on occasion. You ever have a toss Sam out on his ass? In your role here, I suppose you often escort Sam to the door. Encouraged to call it a night, I'd say. Sam was a drunk, but he usually wasn't a violent one. He was a bit agitated, didn't catch the specifics, might have been over a woman. Thought I was going to have to show him out, but I had to deal with a couple of rival go-gangers postering for one of the working girls upstairs. Jack helped Sam out instead. Keep those eyes and ears open. Yeah. Alright, in we go. Let's see, who are you? Johnny Clean. The man is dressed like a janitor, but is wearing usually clean overalls. He's tall, rail thin, and has a cunning look in his eye that says he's more than just a maintenance man. Howdy, name's Johnny Clean. You new? Yeah, first time, just getting a look at the place. I'll mind my business, you mind yours. I am. I'd imagine you've seen all sorts of things in the place. Well, enjoy yourself. This looks like your type of place. I'm just sweeping up a bit. Nug. Covered in glowing magical talismans and fetishes, the troll does not seem fully of this world. He mumbles to himself constantly and apparently participating in several conversations at once, but the entities you can neither see nor hear. Mutter, I told you, it's not like that at all. Mutter, bring me proof and you shall have it. Mutter, I am honored, your majesty. Mutter, that was why I said to use mustard instead of cat soup. Mutter, forgive me, Gene, I was a fool. Mutter, he looks you in the eye, his other conversations on hold. You may pursue my magical wares to see their glory. Let's see. Armor requires spell castings. It all requires spell casting, conjuring. Let's see. She can't get it since I don't have a rank. That needs 2. Summons a force 1 air elemental. The fetish is consumed when used. Conjuring. Okay, well, what's that? Miss Kubota. Miss Kubota watches you cross the room, sizing you up as you approach. As you get closer, you can see that she's a mixed race, African and Japanese. Her demeanor says, "This is my house, mess with it, and you're prel." But her eyes twinkle with a playful light when she speaks. Bonnet, good evening. My, but aren't you a pretty elf? Are you enjoying the Seamstress Union? There should be plenty of a man like you to enjoy. She eyes you closely. Or is this business? I just need a moment of your time, Miss Kubota. I have topics to discuss. It's okay. And why should I help you? Her face brightens amused. Ah, so you are the little insurance policy he would go on about when he was drunk. His avenging angel who would strike back for him from beyond the grave. What do you want to know? How well did you know Sam? I knew him. We all did. Sam was a regular hero. Whenever he could beg or borrow enough new one to become altered in some state, drugs, chips, alcohol, it didn't matter to Sam as long as he was bent. He was always looking for the next fix. Clung to this place like it was his lifeline, and we treated him as part of the family, even if none of us truly liked him except Coyote. Did you see Sam the night of his death? He was here, quite inebriated as he often was. Coyote was working bar that night, and she informed me that Sam was getting rowdy and belligerent with other customers. When I requested Timmy to leave, he refused. My bouncer, Mr. Cluey, was off dealing with another issue, so I requested that Jack escort Sam out the back door to the alley. That was the last I saw of either of them. Seamstress Union. Her face started. Would that I could. I have not seen her in 2 days. She is a smart woman and quite dangerous, but I fear for her. She's smart, why? She's dangerous, why? Yeah. Please, if you are what I think you are, you know. There is always someone more dangerous. Her room is upstairs. If you are looking for her, I invite you to examine it. You may be able to uncover her whereabouts. I would not normally betray her privacy in this way, but she's missed 2 shifts now and cannot reach her on her comm. It is unlike her. If something has happened, I will not have inaction on my conscience. Here's the key. Oh, well, up we go. Let's see. Go over here. There is a mid-grade security panel. Oh. Well, can't do anything with that. That's... Open door. What do we got in here? A whole lot of nothing. And what do we got here? Ooh, a whole lot of something. Alright, let's take a look. What do we got here? Looks like Cody keeps her clothes in boxes on the floor. Let's see. There's your computer. Cody's computer is ancient, probably fished it out of a junkyard. It doesn't even have a data jack, and the cracked display is covered with fingerprints. Tapping the keyboard causes the dust cake fan to spin up, only to display on-screen password. Without the password, the only other button on the screen is a password recovery option. Just like password. Please answer 3 security questions to reset password. We'll have to deal with that later. Let's see, what do we got here? Cody's bed has a diary with several pages sticking out of it. Ooh. Open diary of the first page. There's a receipt stuck between the pages and the diary entry. Read the entry first. We came back from my shift to find 4 of Paco's goons sleeping on our apartment floor. It's getting friggin' ridiculous. I want to be with him, with the real Paco, but this cutter Dirk keeps messing everything up. I love him, but he's totally different from the gang. It's how I make cash, baby, he always says. I try to tell him he doesn't need the cash. I can support us both with what I make at the Seamstress Union, but he still goes on these runs. With these bozos all over my floor, I feel like he's just seeing how far he can push me before I kick him out. I try to be patient, but why does it have to be all one way? As soon as the last cutter was out the door, I lost it. I told him if he ever pulled Dirk like that again, that he would be sleeping in the alley. Of course, he begged and pleaded with me, telling me it wouldn't happen again. I don't want to deal with this anymore, but I don't want him to leave. He's the reason I got through all the stuff last year. Got my bartending license, got this apartment, and this life. I know he cares about me and loves me more than his involvement with the cutters. I just wish I could slice out the gang from our life together, slice out the fear that comes along with it. Inspect the receipt for the Browning Max Power pistol from Gin Park downstairs. The note saying how big guns on hot women turn her on. Okay. Flip to a different page. Let's see. Second page. The paper has a handwritten poem on it and a diary entry. Read the diary entry? Sometimes it seems like Paco reads my mind, or my diary. Maybe he does the latter. I wouldn't be surprised. Hi, Paco. Ever since last week, he hasn't mentioned the Cutters once. He leaves the apartment with a "see you in a few hours, baby," and returns later without comment. I don't know if he's really going to help for us to avoid the subject in the conversation completely, but I have felt better without our constant arguing about it. Last 2 nights I've come home from work and to Paco waiting up for me, slouching on the old dumpster couch with a novel 4 inches from his face. I imagine that was as I turn the key in the door, he perks up and makes himself look especially studious. Or when I get the door open, he seems superficially surprised to see me, but I love this little act. Okay. It just says that Paco should stick to guns, motorcycles, and leave the poetry to others. Okay. Third page. The third is a receipt, and there's a receipt and an old photograph stuck between the pages. Look at the picture. The picture shows a young girl with a caramel skin and dark brown hair. She has a snake wrapped around her arm, yet she is smiling. The back of the photograph has "Shadow Crawl" scribbled on it. Like the receipt, a COD receipt for a special order: 5 pounds of zebra meat from Ari's Meat Emporium located near Pike Place Market. Fourth page, a receipt for a wall safe installed near the bathroom door set to a combination of 342436. 342436. Okay, let's see. 3424. Yeah, the safe beeps clearly in response. Comes open. Okay. What do we got in here? A grenade. Alright. After what? Recover password. Childhood pet. Shadow. Answer stored. Your favorite musical act. Crap. Looks like framed of the Chicago skyline done to initialize. What do we got here? A stand of littered with action movie and cigarette butts. Let's see, fourth and third. That was receipt, picture, shadow. To a different second page. Poem, entry. It doesn't say anything about music. First. Let's see. Cutter Dirk, credited a receipt. Welcome to Chicago. Childhood pet, Shadow. Dreams. The Shadows. Chicago. You're incorrect. Lovely. Let's see. Shadow. Favorite musical act. Starfire. Seattle. You know that Shadow. Don't know her favorite musical act though. Well, I guess I've gotten all I can get for now. Nope, back downstairs. Let's talk to you real quick. You know Paco, he's a ganger, member of the Cutters. He's a good kid in a nasty line of work. I warned Coyote against getting too attached to that type. They don't live long. You heard of Moria's meat? Her face twisted. No, I'm a vegetarian. Did you know of Jim Parks? I'd be more surprised if she hadn't. Bouncers can deal with most of the troublemakers, but around here you need a gun just to take trash out to the dumpster. Childhood pets? None of us do. Coyote's real name is Ina. That is the most personal information known. Indeed I do. So it was Starfire. Been told Mr. Kuhn has had her turn that Dirk down more than once. You know her? Not to sound like I don't care about the girl, but I never thought to ask. Just assumed she was from around here. What about you, Jim Parks? Do you know anything, or... Hey guy, I'm discreet. I don't talk about my clients or what they buy. Bad for biz. However, I'm sure she wouldn't recommend me if she was a customer, which I'm not saying she is. She can't recommend you if she's dead. Did she say anything about why she wanted it? No less. Listen, Coyote's missing him. Asked me to find her. I need to know whatever Miss wants. I didn't realize Cody was missing. She said she expected to encounter some kind of paranormal animal at close range. Recommend the R's Predator, but she couldn't afford it, so she went with the Browning Max Power. That's intriguing. Nope. So, Pet Shadow, which was a snake, and favorite music was Starfire. Nope, wrong one. So, I guess Chicago? Password recovery. Shadow. Starfire. Chicago. Your password has been reset to for security. Never write down your password. Logging you in. Aha. Nice. Computer has a basic list of applications. Calendar. 3 days ago. Meet with Delilah about gig today. Meet Paco for a date at Pike Place Market. Due in 30 minutes. Contacts. Coyote's contact list has exactly one entry. Someone named Paco. There is no comlink number or other contact information for him available. This does not seem like a very useful list of contacts. What about history? A quick scan of her recent searches shows that Coyote has been reading a great deal about hellhounds. It also suggests more than a casual interest in vintage action figures. Alright, got what we needed. Back to Miss Kubota. Miss Kubota? Right. Coyote has a date with Paco at a Pike Place Market in the next half hour. If you would go down there, it might bring me peace of mind. I'll call you a cab for you. I should be able to get... Alright. Well, got some extra armor. I got a gun. I guess I should use some of the karma I got before I get into any big fight. You catch a cab from the Touristville to Pike Place Market in a mercifully quiet ride that takes you from probably going to be mugged to probably going to pay too much for your drinks. Compared to the urban wasteland of the Barrens, the downtown area is filled with modern buildings, lighted streets, and unbarred shops, all living beneath the shadows of a massive corporate RPGs. For many, these are home. For others, they're hulking monuments to where the world went wrong. Famous for its fishmongers, Pike Place Market has been around since the early 1900s. Overlooking the bay, now it's a market for all things legal and illegal. A melting pot of haves and have-nots. Enough, though most of the shops are closed, the sights, sounds, and smells of the market hit you from the moment you step out of the cab. Okay, what? Is there more going on? Something's going on over here. Bill, oh, that's the Universal Brotherhood. The handsome young man turns away from the crowd and fixes with you with his full, complete, and undivided attention. Sir, you are a beautiful elf, but you could be so much more. What are you selling? I'm not selling anything. We are giving away the secrets to a more fulfilling, happy, and productive life. Yeah, not interested. Let's see what do we got over here. We got Paco. We got dwarves. At a large market. There's the meat emporium. Oh my. A tall and motionless Lone Star officer blocks entry to the crime scene. Behind her, you spot the lively face of an organ grinder's coroner, Desden. This is an active Lone Star, and please step away from the barrier. Through, please. I need to take a closer look at the body. Coroner Desden. And who might you be? It's all right, officer. He's with me. Desden steps up to the barrier with a warm grin. Officer looks at you with a poorly concealed skepticism. Okay, then make it quick. What do we got here, Destin? So what brings you out here? Hot on the trail of the dead man's killer? Coincidence, believe it or not. I take it I've stumbled across another Ripper. Yeah, that's what it looks like. As you can see, the Ripper went for the eyes this time. Pretty clean work, I gotta hand it to him. A Ripper knows what he's doing. Or she, I suppose. What do you know about the victim? Well, not much. Desden scratches his head. probably breaking some sort of protocol. She's been dead for about 3 hours. Her name was Lucy Warden. Worked at the Stuffer Shack just around the corner. Looks like she was just leaving work when it happened. Can you tell if she was subdued in some way before her eyes were removed? That's a strange thing. There don't seem to be any signs of a struggle, not a single bruise on her body, yet she was clearly alive when the eyes were taken. Died of blood loss shortly thereafter. As to what knocked her out, I wouldn't know until I run some tests back at the lab. Thought you read franchise. It's Pike Place, a little far from home. Yeah, well, I don't really mind the change of scenery, Desmond. The corner for the downtown branch is out on Maturi, so I told management that I could cover for her on this one. Plus, I want this sicko caught. Sign of magic use, there was... Now, there's an interesting thought. No, nothing obvious, though. I'm sure when McCluskey shows up, he'll call in a full magical forensics team, though, just to be sure. So the Ripper takes Sam Watt's liver and this woman's eyes. Any theories? Trophies of some sort, I suppose. Probably of some significance to the killer. Beyond that, I couldn't speculate. Hey, I figure if I help you out, there's a better chance to get this scumbag off the streets a little sooner. McCluskey wants the Ripper in a cell, sure, but he couldn't care less if it takes another dozen murders. Good luck out there, huh? Desmond starts to turn back to the body and then stops. Speaking of McCluskey, you should probably get going soon before he shows up. Officer, plainclothes Lone Star officer before you sports a tacky hat and crooked grin to match. So you're the one who's working for the dead man, huh? McCluskey warned us you might be sniffing around here after the Ripper. Lucky for you, I got here before McCluskey. I'm Officer Orgori. Pleased to meet you. Now, seeing as this crime scene is going nowhere fast, what can I do for you? Tell me about the murder that took place here. Not much, really. We know it was about 3 hours ago, and we know that her eyes have been surgically removed. Didn't need Desmond to figure that much out. He's been looking at the body, though, so he might have more. Me, I've been scanning the rest of the scene and looking for witnesses, but no luck so far. Damn Ripper might as well be a ghost. I take it you and McCluskey don't exactly see eye to eye. Let's just say McCluskey and I have conflicting interests. Do you have any leads that I should know about? Plenty if you ask McCluskey, but the truth is we're as clueless as you, probably. Thanks for your time. Hey, hold on a minute there. You haven't put in a donation to the Lonely Orphans Fund. Lonely Orphan. Yeah, see, you make a... To the fund, I put you on a list that let you know the next time we find any orphans that you might be interested. Ooh. Well, I'm always interested in finding out about any new orphans you discover. Shall we say, I don't know what would make a big difference for an orphan these days. His face splits into a wide grin. Excellent, I'll start an account for you. We get any useful new leads on the Ripper, I'll give you a call. Now, I'd better get back to work before McCluskey shows up. See you around. Talk to this guy over here. Suspicious. The elf standing before you may quite possibly be the ugliest elf you've ever seen. His clean lab coat, foreman jacket, and old-fashioned bow tie give him a look of an undertaker from centuries past. He notices you approach and locks eyes with you, smiling a thin, unnerving smile. Hello there, stranger. Might I inquire, do you know which organ grinder's facility this body will be removed to? Who's asking? The elf giggles, a strange, high-pitched warble you would not expect to emerge from a misshapen face. Oh, I'm no one of consequence. Never mind that, though. Good evening to you and your friend in the corner. Desmond looks up, a grin spreads across. Need something else? Any fascinating? Yeah, there. Huh? Where? Desmond scans. He's gone now, but he was asking about the body, wondering which organ grinder's facility it'll be. Taken to interesting. Well, there's those who might be interested in purchasing some of her parts, sure, but that's pretty poor form to inquire at the site of a murder. An ugly elf, huh? I'll keep an eye out. Shouldn't be hard to spot if he comes back around. Can I trust him? Yeah, that sounds about right. Any opportunity you get in McCluskey, he'll take it. A bit sleazy, sure, but I'd take Art over McCluskey any day of the week. Anytime. Alright. Oop. Need to go back and... Laying on the pavement is the body of a young human female. Her eyes have been gouged clean out, and you notice a string bite marks. What about the bite marks? Ah, completely unrelated. Appears some wild dogs dragged the body out here from the alley sometime after her death. Okay. And what do we have down this way? Frank. Well, let's go speak with Paco, or whatever his name is. Might have to do a... Oh, wait. Before that... Ooh, dang, I got quite a bit of karma. Okay. Let's see, Need more strength. Additional weapon slots. Increase HP damage. Unarmed. Intelligence. Let's see. Drone control. Oh yeah. And let's see. Spirit summoning. Spirit control. Increase the chance for a shaman maintain control. Conjuring. Main component to calculate the chance to hit with conjuring spells. Spellbook slot. Let's see, what about unarmed? Okay. Close combat. There. Firm. Alright. Hey, Paco. I got some questions. Kid in front of you sports a trademark yellow, the Cutter's gang. Young, clean shaved, he stands like he owns the street, never on. He seems distracted though, glancing around the increasing agitation. He looks over you as you approach. Watch yourself, dandelion eater. What do you want? Careful, kid. You Paco? What the? Who the hell are you? Now I'm looking for Coyote. I need to ask her some questions. I'm one who's going to pretend you have better manners. I need to relax. We're on the same team. I'm Innocent. I was just at the union. Your girlfriend's gone missing, and I'm helping to find her. Tough guy swagger seems to drain out of Paco. The Cutter is gone, and before you stands a kid in a yellow jacket that doesn't quite fit. Coyote's missing? Oh man, that would explain. She was supposed to meet me here over an hour ago. Look, sorry for getting in your face like that. What else do you know? If she's missing, I need to find her. Do you know a fixer named Mr. Doolin? Coyote had a meeting with him a few days ago. Ever heard of place at Murray's? I know of him, sure. Blake doesn't allow any cutters to take side gigs though, so I got no reason to deal with him. Coyote hasn't said anything about taking new work. Wait a minute. Dirk, I knew where I know where she went. Damn, why couldn't she wait? Damn it. Where'd she go? The Royal Apartments. The landlord, Steve J., runs a drug ring out of the hell. Kinda grew up there. Doesn't like to talk about it much. She's been looking for a way to settle the score with the guy for years. A few days back, I heard Mr. Doolin was looking for runners to steal some sort of item out from under Steve J.'s nose. She must have taken the job, I'm sure of it. And if his thugs caught her, there's a grim determination. I'm going over there. You coming? I'm in. Don't worry. We'll get her back. Well, she's my only lead. Let's do this before I change my mind. I'll help you get Coyote back, but you better be able to handle yourself in a fight. Things might get ugly. One more thing. Coyote had a receipt for some zebra meat from a place called... Ever heard of it? Zebra... What? Look, that shop's just down the block if you want to check it out. But I'm going to Royale, with or without your help. What's it going to be? Yeah, you better be good in a fight. Of course I know my way around a fight. Steve J. better be ready for a world of hurt. Curls his hand into a fist. Now let's get moving. The Royal is just a few blocks from here. Alright. And that meat market was up this way. Oh yeah, there it is. Well, I'll stop it there for the time being. This has been a look at Shadowrun Returns, and next time we will talk with Manny, there the dwarf, and then we will go and save Coyote. Until then, I've been Inofin at Project Edge 2D, and I'll see y'all later.